Imagine waking up every day with a crystal-clear sense of purpose, unaffected by setbacks or the chaos around you, and relentlessly focused on what truly matters. It sounds almost superhuman, doesn't it? Yet this was the everyday reality for one of the most powerful men in ancient history, Marcus Aurelius. As a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, his personal notes, a collection that has survived millennia, aren't just musings of a bygone era. They offer startlingly relevant advice on how to harness the power of self-discipline amidst the noise of life. Today, we're delving deep into the heart of Stoicism, exploring its principles not as abstract concepts, but as practical tools for living a more disciplined, fulfilled life. Stoicism teaches us how to transform adversity into advantage, emotional turmoil into tranquility, and life's unpredictability into a wellspring of strength. Whether you're grappling with daily stresses, seeking inner peace, or aiming to enhance your productivity, understanding the Stoic way of life provides profound insights. In a world overflowing with distractions and instant gratifications, Stoic philosophy grounds us in the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation. It's about more than just enduring life. It's about thriving in it, regardless of what comes your way. So if you're ready to reshape how you perceive and handle life's challenges, stay tuned as we unpack the life-altering teachings of Marcus Aurelius and explore how they can be applied to cultivate a robust, disciplined life today. Join us on this journey through Stoic philosophy and the profound insights of Marcus Aurelius. If you appreciate what we're sharing, a simple favor we ask is to hit the subscribe button. Also, don't skip any part of this discussion. By being here, you're demonstrating a unique perspective and commitment to personal growth. Consider yourself an exception and stay tuned for the unique insights we'll explore together. Number 1. Finding your purpose. At the core of Marcus Aurelius's philosophy lies the belief that self-discipline originates from discovering your purpose. But what does it truly mean to find your purpose? It's about uncovering what deeply matters to you, what drives you at your essence, and aligning your daily actions with that profound calling. Marcus Aurelius often discussed living in harmony with nature, which in Stoic terms entails understanding one's role in the grand scheme of things and acting in accordance with one's virtues. For Aurelius, purpose wasn't merely a lofty concept, but a practical compass guiding every decision, whether mundane or monumental. He believed that knowing one's purpose is what motivates you to rise each morning, prepared to confront the day's challenges. It provides steadfastness when temptations lure you astray. Importantly, it's not about achieving grand feats or gaining external recognition, but about faithfully fulfilling the responsibilities life has assigned to you, executing each task with dedication and integrity. In today's world, uncovering your purpose can seem daunting. We're surrounded by endless choices and distractions that can lead us away from our true paths. Here, Stoic wisdom isn't just useful, but necessary. Stoicism teaches us to strip away superficial desires and fleeting emotions, to discern what truly contributes to our well-being and personal growth. It encourages introspection. What is genuinely worth our time and energy? How can our actions today contribute to both personal development and the common good? To apply this principle in our lives, we can reflect on what naturally captivates us, where we find deep satisfaction, or which challenges motivate us to act. These insights offer clues to our purpose. Once identified, the Stoic practice of daily reflection becomes invaluable. By consistently aligning our actions with our purpose, saying no to distractions and yes to meaningful endeavors, we cultivate the self-discipline needed for a purposeful and impactful life. Let's internalize this wisdom from Marcus Aurelius and apply it daily. Each morning, ask yourself, what am I meant to do today? Each evening, reflect, have I stayed true to my purpose? Over time, this practice not only fosters self-discipline, but also transforms our lives into a more purposeful and fulfilling journey. Number 2, count on yourself. When Marcus Aurelius wrote about self-discipline, a recurring theme in his reflections was the importance of relying on oneself. Count on yourself is not just about self-reliance, but is integral to Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes personal accountability and independence. This principle does not advocate isolation or rejecting help from others. Instead, it underscores that the ultimate responsibility for our actions, reactions, and personal growth lies within us. In Stoicism, focusing on what is within our control is paramount. Aurelius often highlighted the power of self-reliance in facing life's challenges head-on. By counting on ourselves, we tap into our inner resilience and strength. This approach teaches us to have confidence, not through arrogance, but through competence and a deep understanding of our own capabilities and virtues. While self-reliance is empowering, it can be daunting in today's interconnected world where advice and opinions abound. Stoicism guides us to tune out the noise and trust our reasoned judgments. Aurelius believed that this internal guidance, rooted in reason and virtue, is the most reliable counsel one can receive. Counting on ourselves also fosters autonomy in decision-making. It allows us to make choices aligned with our values and principles, free from external pressures or fleeting emotions. This autonomy is essential for maintaining personal integrity and living a life true to oneself. So how can we cultivate this self-reliance? It starts with small steps, making commitments and honoring them, setting personal goals and pursuing them independently, and regularly reflecting on our decisions in light of our core values. Over time, these practices build our self-discipline, making us more resilient and grounded in navigating life's challenges. Number 3, show up every day. Marcus Aurelius consistently emphasized the power of persistence and the importance of showing up, not just physically, but with full commitment every single day. This practice isn't about occasional monumental efforts, but about the quiet, steady dedication to daily tasks that collectively forge a disciplined life. For Aurelius, showing up every day was aligned with the Stoic principle of living in harmony with nature. He believed that nature required us not merely to exist, but to actively engage in life, contributing to the world through our actions, regardless of how small or routine they might seem. Each day, therefore, presented an opportunity to reaffirm one's commitment to principles and duties, demonstrating consistency and building character over time. In today's world, where distractions are plentiful and motivations can waver, the concept of showing up every day holds even greater significance. It's easy to feel inspired one day and lose focus the next. Stoicism teaches us the value of consistency, not the intensity but the regularity of our efforts, that cultivates true discipline. This means not allowing a day to pass by unnoticed or underutilized, whether we're advancing in our careers, improving our health, or nurturing relationships. Progress in any endeavor requires the simple yet often overlooked commitment to show up consistently. Furthermore, showing up every day aligns deeply with the Stoic practice of mindfulness, being fully present in the moment and completing today's tasks without the weight of past failures or future anxieties. Aurelius stressed the importance of focusing on the present and performing each task to the best of one's ability. This mindset transforms routine actions into meaningful rituals and incremental efforts into tangible improvements. To cultivate this discipline, start with small steps. Define what showing up means to you personally. It could be writing a paragraph of a book, doing a brief workout, or spending quality time with loved ones. The scale of the task matters less than the act of consistently showing up. Each day you fulfill your commitment, you strengthen your resolve, and embody Stoic principles of personal responsibility and continuous self-improvement. By adopting this daily practice, you reinforce the Stoic belief that while we may not always control outcomes, we have full command over our efforts. Through the consistent act of showing up, you develop the discipline necessary to lead a purposeful and fulfilling life. Number 4, practice voluntary hardship. A Stoic practice, strongly advocated by Marcus Aurelius, voluntary hardship goes beyond simply making life intentionally difficult. It's about preparing oneself for life's unpredictabilities, strengthening resilience and deepening appreciation for what one possesses. Marcus Aurelius, like many Stoics, believed that voluntarily experiencing discomfort helps fortify the mind against inevitable hardships life may bring. This could involve foregoing luxuries, enduring physical challenges, or practicing self-denial in everyday decisions. The rationale is clear. By embracing hardship willingly, one trains the mind to stay composed in the face of adversity. This practice builds resilience, ensuring one can confront life's challenges with equanimity. But why embrace discomfort in a world that prioritizes comfort? The answer lies in Stoic philosophy itself. Growth often occurs outside of comfort zones. By voluntarily stepping into discomfort, individuals not only test their mental and emotional limits, but also expand them. This practice isn't about punishment, but about shifting perspective, from viewing comfort as a necessity to appreciating it as a luxury that can be relinquished if chosen. Engaging in voluntary hardship also cultivates gratitude. It's easy to take everyday comforts for granted, but experiencing occasional discomfort can deepen appreciation for them. For instance, skipping a meal can heighten gratitude for available food, or opting to walk instead of drive may enhance appreciation for mobility and health. Moreover, voluntary hardship connects individuals to the realities faced involuntarily by many people every day. This connection fosters empathy, humility, and a deeper understanding of the human condition, grounding us in the shared reality we inhabit with others. So how can we incorporate this practice into our lives? Start small. Choose something manageable, like waking up an hour earlier than usual, limiting technology use for a day, or opting for stairs instead of an elevator. The key lies not in the scale of the hardship, but in its regularity and intentionality. Each act of voluntary discomfort serves as a step toward greater mental fortitude and self-discipline. Number 5, practice dichotomy of control. The principle of the dichotomy of control distinguishes between what is within our control and what isn't, urging us to focus our energy solely on the former. This seemingly simple concept can profoundly transform how we approach life's challenges, reducing anxiety and fostering a deeper sense of peace and resilience. According to Stoicism, what lies within our control primarily includes our own actions, reactions, judgments, thoughts, will, and responses. These are the arenas where we have agency. Conversely, everything external, such as the weather, the actions of others, or global events, lies outside our direct control. Marcus Aurelius emphasized this distinction consistently in his meditations, asserting that becoming upset or disturbed by things beyond our control is not only futile, but also detrimental to our well-being. Practicing the dichotomy of control begins with accepting this reality. While we can influence external events to some extent, we cannot dictate them entirely. Stoicism teaches us to embrace this truth not passively, but as a liberating revelation. By focusing on our own actions and releasing our attachment to outcomes, we can maintain inner tranquility and effectiveness regardless of external circumstances. This approach does not advocate indifference or detachment from the world. Rather, it encourages constructive engagement, directing our efforts where they can genuinely make a difference. In daily life, applying the dichotomy of control involves pausing to ask ourselves, is this within my control? Before reacting to any situation. If it isn't, the Stoic practice is to let go and redirect our focus. This requires practice, mindfulness, and periodic reminders to ourselves about what truly falls within our sphere of influence. Furthermore, this principle has practical implications for goal setting and expectations. While striving to achieve our goals, tying our happiness or self-worth to specific outcomes influenced by myriad external factors sets us up for disappointment. Stoicism teaches us to find fulfillment in the pursuit itself, in our adherence to values, and in the effort we invest. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers did not promise a life devoid of challenges. Instead, they offered a strategy for maintaining inner peace and dignity regardless of life's fluctuations. By practicing the dichotomy of control, we not only enhance our own lives, but also set an example of calmness and resilience for those around us. This practice equips us to navigate life's inevitable uncertainties with grace and fortitude, contributing positively to our personal growth and the well-being of our communities. Number 6, never play the victim. The concept of never playing the victim involves a profound grasp of personal responsibility and the Stoic commitment to self-mastery. Instead of adopting a victim mentality, where one sees themselves as a passive recipient of life's hardships, Stoicism urges us to take control over our perceptions and reactions. This empowerment lies at the core of Stoic philosophy, which asserts that our happiness and peace of mind are more determined by our internal state than by external events. The essence of this principle isn't to deny the difficulties or injustices one may encounter. Rather, it's about shifting our focus from what happens to us to how we choose to respond. Marcus Aurelius believed that every external event presents a choice. How will we allow it to shape us? By refusing to play the victim, we reject the notion that our emotional well-being is solely at the mercy of external circumstances. This realization is liberating, opening pathways to greater personal growth and resilience. In practicing this principle, we begin by examining our habitual responses to challenging situations. Do we immediately seek external blame or spend energy complaining rather than addressing the issue? Changing these patterns involves not suppressing our feelings, but understanding them deeply and redirecting our energies constructively. It requires acknowledging our pains and disappointments while recognizing our capacity to move forward despite them. Moreover, Stoic philosophy encourages us to view every obstacle as an opportunity to cultivate virtue and strengthen our character. This proactive perspective transforms potential feelings of helplessness into moments of choice, where we assert our agency. Each challenge becomes a test of our commitment to our values and an opportunity to demonstrate fortitude, perseverance, and resilience, qualities that define the Stoic ideal. By embodying the principle of never playing the victim, we embody emotional independence and develop an inner fortress of calm and equanimity. This doesn't mean becoming emotionless or indifferent, but achieving a state where our happiness isn't easily disrupted by life's fluctuations. In this way, we live aligned with our deepest principles, navigating life's challenges with resilience and clarity, regardless of what circumstances may arise. Number 7. Practice delayed gratification. Marcus Aurelius championed the principle of delayed gratification, not just as a personal discipline, but as a pathway to greater freedom and satisfaction. In the Stoic view, mastering one's impulses by delaying immediate gratification isn't about denying pleasure, but about achieving a deeper form of fulfillment that aligns with one's values and long-term goals. Delayed gratification, in the Stoic sense, involves consciously postponing immediate desires in favor of more significant and enduring rewards. It entails making choices that may not offer instant satisfaction, but contribute to lasting well-being and personal growth. This principle is especially pertinent in today's culture of instant everything, where the ability to wait for something better is increasingly rare yet valuable. For Stoics like Aurelius, practicing delayed gratification was also about maintaining mastery over one's desires. He warned against becoming enslaved to fleeting pleasures, which could undermine one's freedom and autonomy. Instead, by exercising restraint and basing decisions on reason and foresight, we cultivate a life characterized not by fleeting pleasures, but by lasting tranquility and contentment. Implementing delayed gratification in daily life can begin with simple habits. It might involve saving money rather than spending impulsively, opting for a nutritious meal over fast food, or dedicating time to study or skill development instead of immediate leisure activities. Each choice reinforces the Stoic practice of prioritizing long-term benefits over short-term comfort or pleasure. Furthermore, research in psychology supports the Stoic perspective, linking delayed gratification to better outcomes in career, education, health, and personal relationships. Individuals who can postpone immediate gratification tend to be more adept at managing stress, achieving their goals, and leading healthier, more fulfilling lives. By embracing the practice of delayed gratification, we not only align ourselves with Stoic principles, but also set a foundation for personal growth and resilience. It enables us to pursue goals with persistence, make thoughtful decisions, and experience deeper satisfaction derived from disciplined choices.